Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Here in Milwaukee, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Eric Lauer.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And now the lefty. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And that skips into dirt. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Yelich makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Batting third, the second baseman.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch, not close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Lauer keeping an eye on him. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Tellez steps on the bag. That ends the frame. Mets lead 1. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here at American Family Field. And pitching here today, Tyler McGill. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy was pretty fantastic last season, only losing 2 games the entire year. Just incredible. I mean, you would think that, you know, even when you pitch well and you stay healthy over the course of a season, you're going to lose more games than that. But for whatever reasons, whether it was during his time on the mound or once he left the ball game, the team was able to rally. They were able to avoid the loss. And when you got a pitcher like that on your team, you feel like every time he takes the mound, you're going to win the ball game. So we'll see if that's the feel that his club has this season.
Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-0. That's a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Righty delivers. Back to the mound. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Anderson headed for the plate. The throw to third, and he's in safely at third. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Willie Adames stands in. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Rowdy Tellez, and that's in there for strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. Yelich, the runner at third. Contreras over at second with one down. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds. Giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Here's Jesse Winker. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he'll 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7.
Here's Luis Arias. First offering misses the mark.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. That's out to center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it? Come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight.
New inning getting started. Here's Mark Canha.
The right fielder, number 19, Mark Canha.
Lauer back to work. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 up, 1 down. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Omar Narvaez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is popped up. Adames makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
The pitch. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And the right-hander deals on the ground, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Garrett Mitchell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Anderson batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Two outs. And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now here is Darren Ruff. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ruff measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. And delivers outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Next pitch is inside, 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the dirt. Throw over to Tellez. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now Christian Yelich. And the right-hander back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Slapped foul. Righty to the plate. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And now it's William Contreras. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there for strike one. Contreras, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. So 2 balls and no strikes. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Winker at the plate and takes high there.
0-1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Adames, the lead runner out at second. Tellez at first, 2 out of the inning. And 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. He goes down looking. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And misses inside. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, and that's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Here's a 3-0. And that's through there for a strike. On the ground, right side. Anderson handles. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
McNeil batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 out. Runner at second. Pete Alonso now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 1 out and a runner at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Now 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Up the middle, Anderson handles the chance in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Urias. McGill back to work.
Ball 1.
Just missed. That one catches the corner for a strike. That misses, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
1 strike.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Next for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike at the knees. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Urias on at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. To short, could be 2. Takes it himself for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Down the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with a free pass.
Step off throw to first. Escobar back in standing. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Here's Tommy Pham. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fouled off left side. At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Brian Anderson.
Second baseman, Brian Anderson.
And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Yelich at the dish. In there for strike 1. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher,
William Contreras digs in now. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back, top 6. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. That one in there across the letters.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Step off, throw to first. Nimmo back easily. And now here's Jeff McNeil. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. McGill back to work.
Nope.
A little bit low. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Carlos Carrasco up and loosening in the pen. Lucchesi getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one missing inside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the righty deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Tellez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Jesse Winker. Up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Flashing, high, twerking, Henny, sip it, high, low, backwards, rolling, high, low, got me, sipping, high, low, diamonds, flashing, high, twerking, Henny, sipping, high, low, backwards, rolling, high, low, got me, sipping, high, low.
Coming with the trends, MVP, meet the rest. IG like my path, hold away, GPS. Man, shit really that good.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Abraham Toro. Good opportunity for him 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging for 3rd. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman,
Luis Urias up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fought off foul. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Huge strikeout there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. Out towards right center field. Canna makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso. And the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
No outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Next pitch downstairs, 1-0. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 2. And now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. 2-0. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Narvaez, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a strike.
1-1.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. 3-2 now.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Got him! And now 2 gone.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Fan in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next one misses, and 1-1. And now the lefty, and he chases a high fastball there.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Now this is in the air down the line. Mitchell gets under it, drops into the glove, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Carlos Carrasco.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Number 59, Carlos Carrasco.
And the pitch. And a bunt towards third. And that's foul. The pitch. Strike 2. And that's outside.
It's a good take.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Anderson. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a superb diving catch.
Oh, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right-handed reliever. There's the swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Bush, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Left-hand batter waits. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Darren Ruff. And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Next offering way upstairs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
The center fielder, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Lauer out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Bush.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Lindor gets back easily. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets, known for his late inning heroics. First offering misses the mark.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Over to first, and he's saved. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Slow roller to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. Three-2 down. Fights it off. You'll see another. 3-2 now. That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.